inspired by him that I came and immediately joined Vision over here. So I welcome the Toastmaster, Ravi Mittal, to present his CC10. I have never been inspired by inspirational speeches. Toastmaster.
Speech Project 1 to Speech Project 9. And I have never dared to deliver any inspirational speech. Because to deliver an inspirational speech, you need to have a backing of being successful somewhere or the other. But unfortunately, I haven't been that successful. And very unfortunately, I have never been inspired by inspirational speeches. Or even for that matter, with those thousands and crores of proverbs and quotes which I have heard in my life. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and dears, you might all be a little confused as to thinking, what is this guy saying? Let me clear it with an example. Let's take the case of the most commonly referred to celebrity in our country, Sachin Tendulkar. Indeed, he is successful. Indeed, he has broken all cricket records. Indeed, he is reckoned to be the god of cricket. So, we all call him that he is the best in his business. Now, let's take out Sachin from his profession and let's put him in a different profession. Let's make him work for a chartered accountant and let's tell him to audit balance sheets. I'm sure Sachin will not love his job, but he'll do it just for the sake of doing it. And to inspire him, you will put him into an inspirational class. You will try to motivate him, persuade him, ignite the fire in him, and tell him all kinds of proverbs and say, there is no success without you. Impossible means I am possible, and nothing succeeds like success, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, do you think Sachin Tendulkar will be inspired to be the best auditor in this company? Perhaps not, because his inspiration or his passion lies somewhere else. Someone said it so precisely that passion are the only orators which can persuade. And my dear friends, if you are not enjoying your work, you are bound not to be inspired by anything. Let me give you my own example. As I said, I have never reached a milestone in my life which I could talk about. And that's probably I never enjoyed my work. But look at the other side of the coin. At Toastmasters, I love delivering speeches. At Toastmasters, I love evaluating. And at Toastmasters, I love winning, and I've been winning too often. I love taking up challenges here, and I love competing against the best of speakers here and to prove my best. And when Toastmasters all around come and give me feedback, they inspire me and they cushion, support me so that I can reach my pinnacle. But when I try to use the same inspiration at my work, I somehow fail in it. It's perhaps because, as Donald Trump says, that when you are not passionate, you lose energy. And when you lose energy, you lose everything. And friends, when you are not passionate about your work, when you're just working for the sake of working, you end up complaining, you end up blaming, you end up being so having a low self-esteem. But when you enjoy your work, you get more confident. Things start becoming easier for you. You start liking things. You take up challenges and you network with people even better. But why is this difference? Why is this difference? When I say that you have to follow your passion, I don't really mean to say that if your passion is to sleep, go and sleep for the whole day. You might love watching movies. You might love eating loads and loads of chocolates. But that's not the passion I'm talking about. Your passion has to be productive. Just like the case of Sachin Tendulkar. He loved playing cricket and he turned it into passion, and with the help of this passion, he was able to reach his pinnacle. Barack Obama was passionate to resurrect his nation. So he thought it was a viable option to fight the elections, and now he rules the country and he's resurrected his nation. Lata Mangeshkar loved singing. And because she loved singing, she took it up as a career, and today she has millions of people who are her fans. My father wanted to do something for the nation, something for the country. And he started a movement with which he could remove crime, corruption and reservation. That's his passion. We have a Toastmaster in our club, Anju Govind, who's so passionate about teaching. So much so that on weekends, when she finds time, she goes out and teaches underprivileged kids. That's her passion. Friends, what is your passion? I request you all to close your eyes and ask yourself the questions which I'm going to ask you. Do I really enjoy my work? Does it feel that I have worked for an year when I have just worked for a day? Do you often look at your watch in the evening and say, it's time to go back home? Are you passionate about your work? Well, friends, if your answer to most of the questions is yes, then my dear friends, it's time to follow your passion. Because someone has said it so beautifully that if you follow your passion, the whole world will conspire to help you achieve your goal. But friends, most of us are confined with our lives. We are all scared to follow our goals because we are being trying to achieve someone else's forced goals. Benjamin Disraeli says that most people go to their grave with the music still in their mind. Are you among the people with the music still in your mind? Well, if yes, this is your chance to bring out your passion and bring it to life. At the end of the day, I'm not sure if you are inspired by my inspirational speech or not, but when you go back home and when you ask yourself, what is it that can drive you? And I can say it's only your passion. Because your passion has 1,000 times more power to inspire you than anything else. Friends, often people come here to speak and they don't practice it. But over the last few weeks or months, this speech itself has been an inspiration to me. I've been into a business which has been forced onto me. I'm not the old generation guy who would sell batteries, but rather a guy who wants to do something on my own. And I have started my own venture, something which I'm passionate about. If I fail, if I win, it's up to me. But at least I'm happy that I'm following my passion. In the end, I just want to tell you to end up with a simple phrase. Follow your passion and success will definitely follow you. That is responsible.
That was a thought-provoking